as we are discussing about the growth, so some kids are very picky about eating. They don't think about the nutrition because they are kids, they don't know. But what we have to take care as a parent, what they need to take care of for picky
Yeah,
eating.
picky eating is something very, very important. It happens a lot during, especially during toddler time,
Mm-hmm.
especially between 2 and 5 and 2 and 6. In that is period where they are independent.
Mm-hmm.
They are independent people because they are developing as a child. They are thinking that okay, I'm a boy, I'm a girl. So they are trying to identify themselves, and also they are trying to having their own independence. So at this time, they're not babies. Like first 18 months they're babies. So whatever you feed, whatever you give in the plate or whatever you feed, they take without any problem. But then when they're starting to develop as an individual, so they need their own choices. So you need to give younger children, they need to give two choices: you want pasta or you want rice.
Yeah.
So they'll nibble a little bit of this, a little bit of this. That should be enough, right?
Mm.
Like the older they are, give a couple of choices. So the plate should look more colorful. That
Mm.
means there need to be a lot of fruits and vegetables of different colors, different shapes. Same fruits, if you cut them into shapes, they love it.
Yeah.
If you just give fruit, they may not take it. But if
Mm-hmm.
you cut into different shapes, they love it. They're intrigued by the shapes and colors. So
Presentation is very
presentation is very,
important.
very important. Yes.
Yeah, through food.
So monitoring with the pediatrician or any nutritionist or something like that, having that growth charts, following them on a regular basis, will tell us whether they are continuing or at least following in the same line, or they're improving or they're declining. We need to be able to see if there is failure to thrive. That means they're not gaining weight at all over a certain period of time. We need to recognize that as early as possible and intervene as quickly as
It's a
possible.
weight gain and weight lose both.
Both. I mean, extreme is also not good.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
obesity, overweight is also not good. So BMI is very important. So height over weight, BMI, should not be more than 8. It should be less than 18 to 20. So it should never be, BMI should be never be above 20, which is not good.
So, doctor, we are talking about the BMI for kids, right?
Yeah.
So, parents has to take care of the nutritional deficiency also.
Yes.
When they has to take care of that one, and when they has to observe this is the deficiency because of the nutrition and all.
I mean, it's a very broad topic, obviously. So, but there is something called food pyramid. So it's
Okay.
very, very important, which is, food pyramid includes proteins, carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and vitamins.
Yeah.
So these are all like a food pyramid. We need all of them, but in appropriate things. So whenever there is picky eaters, what happens is, end of the day, they're very hungry. So they're consuming something, but it's mostly sugary based juices or some kind of products which are very highly sugary based. So they're getting a lot of carbohydrate, but they're becoming deficient on the protein and vitamins, especially zinc and all kinds of vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin A, which is important for your eyes. So vitamin E, which is an antitoxic. All these are vitamins are very, very important. So when they are picky eating, they're choosing only certain products, but they're avoiding the others, which is the problem. So especially zinc deficiency zinc is very important, which actually makes the hormones which increase the appetite. It's a double whammy. When your zinc is deficient, you're not making. Zinc is not only in this, but zinc is very important in a lot of other things.
When parent has to take care of, you're talking about the
No,
zinc and
no.
all
I
for
mean,
the
in
kids,
general,
right?
not just zinc, but you need to talk about all the protein is very important. There are vegetarians and there are non-vegetarians. So obviously, non-vegetarians, there is always chicken. Lean meat is always suggested very well.
Okay.
Lean meat means chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, soy products. Among the vegetarians, you have tofu. You can take all kinds of lentils, all dals,
Legumes.
all we have all the legume category, all dals. So it's very, very important. And also mushrooms, then soy products, like vegetable meal maker, these kind of things. So egg can be both. I mean, some people consider it as vegetarian, some not. But egg is a very important source. It's a lot of egg white has a lot of protein. Yolk is also very important. It has a lot of lutein and very important for brain. Protein is very important, especially in a growing age when they have growth spurts. Kids, girls usually grow between 9 and 12. They have the peak growth. So normally they have a growth 1 to 2 centimeters every year. But in this peak period, where 3 years, in that period they grow like crazy, that period is very, very important. After that, they don't grow much. They plateau after that. So this peak growth time
9
is
to 12
9
is
to
very
12
important.
for girls, 11 to 14 for boys.
Okay.
But it can be slightly variable, 12 to 15, 13 to 16, depending on the genetics also, depending on how their children, their parents are. So this peak period is very, very important, where that's when the high protein diet, high calorie diet is also very important. So because it's a voracious appetite, at that time they have voracious, whatever they in the refrigerator, you buy the milk, it's gone, whatever you buy, it's gone, because of that voracious appetite, because of that peak growth that is happening. And it's very important.